On January the 19th, 1925, a small group of visionary farmers joined forces to form a collective venture which they named the Union Cooperative Bark Milling Company Limited. These 71 German farmers, with their one for all and all for one mindset, established foundations that have spanned across almost an entire century. Through trials and adversity, wars, droughts, and commercial threats, they endured and grew into the diversified organization that is known today as UCL Company Limited. This is our story. Dalton, a small village established around the local railway station in the KwaZulu-Natal Midlands, South Africa, gave host to the original embodiment of UCL. It all started with the purchase of the Meester Limited wattle bark mill by founding fathers Friedrich Nuss and W.S.R. Surendorf. One of the original attributes that endured throughout the company's history is the ability to attract loyal and dedicated suppliers and personnel into its one-family culture. A shared consciousness based on value creation and strength through unity became a character trait that has elevated UCL since inception. The ongoing commitment to best practices and excellence was the commercial catalyst that led to the development of UCL's business units and has made the community of Dalton and the surrounding supply centers into what they are today. During the worldwide depression of the early 1930s, business was far from easy, and UCL was faced with a range of difficult challenges. By 1937, following an extended period of financial difficulty, UCL was once again able to report positive earnings under the guidance of Heinrich Kusel, the then managing director. Affectionately known as HFC, Mr. Kusel had managed to maintain the company's position amongst the leading South African wattle extract producers of the time, and by 1940 excellent results and record sales were announced by the chairman at the time, Mr. John Matthew. World War II saw no adverse effect on revenue, quite the opposite in fact. Bark demand increased to such an extent that the imposed quotas were lifted, providing the company with newfound opportunities in a newly opened market. A milestone in our proud history was the addition of a sugar production plant adjacent to our wattle factory in 1966. The sugar mill was commissioned to work in conjunction with the extract factory in order to promote efficiencies and productivity across both divisions. An innovative diffusion method of sucrose extraction was employed at the heart of the sugar manufacturing process, which was new to the South African sugar industry at the time. The factory has been expanded on several occasions and has become an integral part of the company's resources. In the same year, we were officially renamed the Union Cooperative Bark and Sugar Company Limited. The objectives were simple: to dispose of the members' wattle bark, timber, firewood, maize and produce in the most profitable manner achievable. Over the next 13 years, production soared from 14,000 tons of sugar to more than 46,000 tons. In 1983, Union Co-op purchased the Harden Heights Wattle Company, and the following year, Comek Mimosa Extract Company Limited was added to the group. In the annual general meeting of that year, Chairman Roland Meyer was able to report that both companies were proving to be of great value in adding to the diversity and profitability of the company. The sugar mill was also producing record quantities of sugar, contributing to Union Co-op's prosperity. Things have certainly changed since the first group of farmers planted their wattle seeds a century earlier. While the faces and structures may have changed over the years, our goals certainly have not. We remain committed to the welfare of our raw material suppliers and endeavor to continually create opportunities for our stakeholders who contribute and participate in the welfare of our organization. Currently, UCL delivers an assorted array of manufactured product lines spanning sugar, timber, as well as wattle extract tannins and resins. All of these are produced utilizing raw materials procured predominantly within the UCL group. In addition to these processes, the company trades in a broad spectrum of agricultural input materials, as well as operating sugarcane, wattle and pine timber producing farmland. Midlands Pine Products Pty Limited, a subsidiary of UCL, houses our sawmilling and pine plantation enterprises. Our two sawmills, located in close vicinity to Dalton, provide structural and specialty lumber into regional markets and are supplied by both our internal plantations as well as contracted external suppliers. Pine silviculture requires dedication and patience throughout the average growth cycle spanning 28 years from seedling to clear fell. In recognizing this need for long-term planning, MPP has focused its investments towards the sustainable supply of raw material and efficient production techniques. Our 3 farming estates, Harden Heights, Winterhaven and The Forest, comprise 6,600 hectares, of which 750 hectares are conserved as unaltered indigenous bush and grasslands. The forestry sections are rated with the internationally endorsed FSC Forestry Stewardship certification, while all management practices are aligned with achieving environmental and commercial best practices. The sugar factory manufactures 90,000 tons of raw brown sugar annually from approximately 750,000 tons of sugarcane. The company has focused its efforts on supplying the South African industrial market with a range of packaging alternatives, while the balance of our sugar is exported to various international destinations. Our manufacturing process benefits from the biannual cane crop of the Natal Midlands region, characterized by a naturally higher sucrose content and juice purities. The manufacture of wattle extract is another cornerstone in the company's scope of operations. UCL produces a comprehensive line of products ranging from specialty leather tanning powders to a range of resin products used in the manufacture of adhesives for particle board, plywood and cardboard applications. Our customer base enjoys the benefits of naturally derived products as well as the advantages of consistent quality assurance. The vast majority of wattle extract products are exported to countries in Europe, Africa, the Americas and Asia. The company's drive towards promoting sustainable value-adding extract products is primarily based on a close relationship with its suppliers, complemented by a carefully coordinated production approach. Incentive programs encourage the delivery of fresh and unblemished bark within a 24-hour period. The bark is graded and stockpiled according to condition, after which it is processed through a number of different production lines into the desired end product. The tannin extraction process relies on a falling film evaporator system, which promotes light-colored liquor and in turn serves as the basis of our popular light extract powders. This adaptable and total quality approach allows UCL to satisfy a wide range of customer needs based on color variations, product applications and customer approval. At UCL, we pride ourselves in our integrated environmental management strategy, focusing on the adoption of conservancy measures that manage the impact of our operations as well as those of our suppliers. Our green perspective encompasses all statutory guidelines, complemented by self-regulation with the objective of promoting sustainable agriculture. Driven by a culture of corporate social responsibility in education, training and conservation, we have implemented a series of initiatives aimed at balancing the demands of business with the needs of our communities. Our education and personal development programs supplement our increasing need for professional skills, while our health awareness and internal training programs focus on individual upliftment. UCL also supports the advancement of small and developing businesses through extension services, training and raw material procurement programs. We recognize the enormous potential inherent in our surrounding communities and have committed ourselves to building strong ties in support of government's rural development plans and our own stakeholder advancement programs. The UCL Group is a convergence of the ever-changing face of progress and the solid foundations of past experiences and founding principles. In support of our well-established practices, we continuously and ardently seek to promote a sense of community and relationship building in all that we undertake. The UCL family is not just content with past successes. Our continued commitment to innovation and self-improvement drives us to reach new heights on behalf of all our stakeholders. It is our goal to actively pursue growth and value creation in order to realize the opportunities inherent in global agriculture, while continually addressing the pertinent issues of sustainability and credibility in the UCL sphere of influence. Part of our brand positioning effort is to unify our diversified operations under one corporate banner, with the aim of developing and building the name of UCL as a trusted brand in the hearts of our suppliers and customers through our time-tested and trusted products, as well as our commitment to excellence. From this platform, we promote both the historic and progressive values of our business in striving for new levels of success and growth. Our business has evolved from a family of farmers into a conduit for economic growth that crosses local and international borders, bringing together an integrated network of communities, suppliers, partners and customers. It is this multi-purpose philosophy that underlines our resolute ambition to promote strong leadership, commitment, hard work and endurance. This is our vision. This is UCL.